So y'all, Superfly, I'm back here with another story time, and
Bro, I know that ain't you.
I know that ain't you I'm smelling. I'm gonna do myself a favor by doing you a favor, and I'm gonna let you know right now, my brother in Christ, you stink. I know the video just started off the rip. I'm hating. It is what it is. But I'm telling you that because like me hating is one thing. But you know the ladies, they're not gonna be happy about this at all. So as your friend, as your homie, as your brother, you feel me? I'm gonna help you out. Y'all ready? Think of your smell, your fragrance, your nasal aura as like your theme song. And think of all these steps and tips that I'm gonna give you today as like notes and chords that are a part of said song. Now obviously if this is like your song, this is your, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna want it to play right. You're gonna want it to sound good every time you walk through the room so people know that it's you. And I'm here as your friend to get you sounding like this. Because right now you sound like this. Now just like any other form of self-improvement that you may be delving in, everything starts from the inside. And by that, I mean you got to take care of yourself by drinking enough water and eating correctly. And I don't even mean just eating correctly because, you know, like your breath might be kicking one day or stuff. But I mean, like, regardless of that, you know what I'm saying? Brush every day, floss and stuff. Y'all be trying to floss like right before y'all go to the dentist. And then the dentist be like, yo, you don't be flossing for real. And then you want to gaslight the dentist and be like, oh, well, I always floss and stuff. Like that nigga does this for a living. Like, stop lying to yourself, stop lying to other people. What I'm telling you to eat correctly is because like that crap that you put into your body is gonna get out of you at some point. And a lot of the times when you're eating a lot of junk, a lot of gobbledygook, it's coming out in your sweat. So you don't want everything to be cool and your theme song's playing and stuff, but then like once stuff starts to heat up, you get a little hot and sweaty, all of a sudden,
I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan now. I know I'm about to blow.
Stinky poo-poo fart garbage. You know what I'm saying? Get your fruits and veggies, you know what I'm saying? Get your water in, eat a healthy, balanced breakfast like Tony the Tiger says, and I think you will be set to go. That's like the perfect first step. Now next, we're going to talk about soap because soap is very commonly messed up on. Don't be using that synthetic ass, fake ass, you know, body washes and stuff that be filled with all sorts of metals and stuff and be having you break out in your private parts and whatnot. Use some real good organic stuff. And I don't mean organic in the sense like, oh, it's at Sprouts and Earth Fare, because like a lot of that shit is ass too. I'm talking about like the good organic soaps. The great ones for men, such as Dr. Squatch, Everyman Jack, and what am I missing? Hell, the soap at Trader Joe's.
And I'm not going to say Manscaped until they sponsor me. I'm not going to do it. You're not going to make me do it.
So once you start eating organically and you start washing yourself organically, you've basically laid down a pretty decent melody to set theme song that you got going for yourself. Now here's where we get to the real meat and potatoes of this damn video, because I got a lot on this particular section. We're talking about colognes and fragrances. And I have a lot of don'ts that I'm listing out because like during like all the research that I did, looking at these YouTube videos and stuff, all these like trendy ass YouTube short niggas who don't know what they're talking about are getting millions of views, and I'm here to debunk all the BS that they're spewing to you. And for this to be fun for us and whatnot, I'm gonna use these tips as part of the whole music analogy that I got going on. So it's like sort of easier for you to follow and you're picking up what I'm putting down. For the don'ts, number one, don't be rubbing in, you know what I'm saying, your cologne after you spray it onto you. Because that is the equivalent of banging the keys on your keyboard, and you're not gonna get a good sound out of it. You're not gonna get the correct smell out of it. If you're a grown-ass man, excuse my outfit, I'm at home, shut up. If you're a grown-ass man and you're still doing the little walk-through shit, you know what I'm saying, where you walk through the mist of your cologne, grow up. Because imagine your theme song is like a real heavy trap banger, you know what I'm saying? You just took all of the bass out of that shit doing that little... Stop! I don't know why this is even like a tip that I saw being given out on the internet and stuff. Never leave any of your fragrances in the car. And I'm saying this especially now because like this is one of the hottest years in human history, and y'all just got your goods just hotboxing in your hot, nasty, stankin' ass car. You leaving your fragrances in the car is the equivalent of just blowing your speakers out completely. No one's even gonna hear the song when you're walking through because you just fucked everything up. I remember when like XXXTentacion and Ski Master Slump God were like really popular in the SoundCloud days, and like that whole distorted, loud kind of music was like trending for a while, and then there were like the other lower tier of SoundCloud rappers that would do it really horribly. Yeah, that's like overspraying. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You only need so many, you know what I'm saying? You don't need all that. Another don't, if you spray Axe on yourself, that's the equivalent to your theme song being a Tom McDonald song. Just save yourself. And I guess the last don't that I have for everybody here is not to mix up your occasions. And I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory for this and the music side of it. It's basically me saying, if you're pulling up to a party and you got aux, don't pull up in JPEG Mafia. You're scaring the hoes away.
Niggard. Big whips, big guns, whoa.
Fragrances can be seasonal as well as more tailored to certain times of the day. So, you know, if you're, you know, like nighttime, cooler times, winter and autumn, those are your deeper, richer, heavier fragrances. And a good popular example of that I see on the internet a lot of the time is Creed Aventus. So maybe invest into that as a starter. On the opposite side of that, you have your daytime fragrances, you know, the lighter, summery, springier, fresher joints such as Polo Deep Blue. Here's some of my biggest do's, the stuff that I highly recommend that you do as a good smelling brother that you finna be at the end of this video. As far as spraying goes, spray your pulse points. They're your base, you know what I'm saying? As your heart beats and whatnot, all of it's gonna be thumping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be catching that. You're radiating that. The main areas that you're gonna want to target for this will be behind your ears, your neck, your chest area. I burped. Your, what is this called? Your elbow crease, your forearm pit, whatever. Yeah, and your wrist. And I will say out of all of those, I recommend behind the ears the most because there are oil glands back here that are going to trap those fragrances after you spray them onto it. And I will say back here, your fragrances are the most protected because they're not being blown away by the wind of you walking. On top of the fact that once you get all close and intimate with a girl, you know what I'm saying? You give her a hug and whatnot. How you doing, baby? Ah, ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? And she gets her head right here. She's going to catch all of that right in here. And she's going to love every piece of it. You feel me? And I know I did use the whole wind blowing thing as like a testament to how good behind the ears are, which would make a lot of people steer away from using the wrist because, you know, obviously the wind's going to catch that a lot. But I will say the wrists are very underrated because of this. Once again, ignore my outfit. I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Say, oh girl, sitting right here and whatnot. And you walking by and everything. And then, wrist. All that's getting blown up into her face as you wafted by her. And she's like, oh my God, he smells so good. I want to suck it. And I will say another important tip that I'm going to give you is having a rotation that fits you. Keeping a good rotation of different fragrances that fit like every single occasion that you may be in is like being that nigga who has a fire playlist that everybody invites to the party because they know you're going to have bangers. And I will say a good way to do that is to just go to a fragrance store, try stuff out, see what fits you, see what you like. Better yet, maybe take a +1 with you, somebody that you trust. Maybe like a sister or a homegirl, someone who has feminine qualities, who also has your best interests, is gonna give you some pretty good advice on what the ladies are gonna like. And if you have a trustworthy enough guy friend, maybe take them with you too. I know like some niggas be having like guy friends that be hating and stuff and they be like, nah, that don't even smell that good. 2 weeks later, you see him with the same, you know what I'm saying, joint that you was finna get, and now all the bitches is on him, and he's like, damn, bro, I told you, you should have just got this. I ain't gonna let you, man. You can get one little spray. I'm sorry. Another good tip is keeping your skin moisturized. You may be thinking, Superfly, your lips dry as fuck. Shut the fuck up. This ain't about me. Fuck. Another good tip is keeping your skin moisturized. Think of that as like the mixing and mastering to your track. When your skin's all nice and luscious and moisturized and whatnot, the fragrances are going to be able to latch onto your body better and last longer. Last but not least, I don't really have the best music analogy for this, so I'm not even going to force one. Just keep all your colognes in like a cool, dry place. I personally use my bathroom cabinet. And that, my friend, is how you are going to not smell like shit anymore, I guess. Hope this helped. Like, comment, subscribe. Love ya. I forgot how to do this.